That's going to be a charge because player definitely left his skates. Gouldy takes a swat across the left cheek as he gets tangled up in the corner. Now Morris matches up in front of the referee.
That's Steve Ott. And then down in the corner, it was Joey Sewell getting tangled up with Eric Gouldy.
Maybe this is the message.
Well, Morris and Ott look like they're going to go right out in front of the Spitfires bench as Ott is trying to get an arm free. And ladies and gentlemen, we may have another altercation. There it is.
And there's Ott. He's all over Morris, but Morris coming back with two big rights and takes Ott right down and gets 2 or 3 more of them right there. He'd love to get his helmet off. There's Kaiser. Look out.
The reason being, the linesman messed up. They screwed up royally. The referee, Alan Detler, did not get in there to break up that fight. Instead, the 2 linesmen were taking 2 men over to each of the benches. The 3rd man in comes from the Windsor Spitfires. Michael Leighton involved. Rob Zepp's going to stay at the Whalers bench as Leighton and Gouldy now talk.
Wow.
But it is a mess up by the officials, and you wonder why there's been so many line brawls in the OHL this season. It's due to some of the poor officiating. And I will go on record here and say it, I will defend the referees, but that is a poor decision by Alan Detler not to go in and break up the fight. The initial scrap between Ott and Morris, because Morris had Ott pinned on the ice, was punching him. There was no choice but to have a 3rd man come in and defend his man from the Windsor Spitfires.
Indecision can be a terrible thing, and that's a perfect example of it right there, John.
Well, the 3rd man in will go against the Windsor Spitfires here, but it should actually go against the officiating staff. That was a bad move by Alan Detler. Instead of going in and acting as the policeman, he stood there and watched it develop until somebody would jump in. And there's the first, this is the first situation between Gouldy and Sewell. Those 2 were being escorted off by the linesmen Glenn Anderson and Ian Smith. That's their job. Okay, you see them getting these 2 men tied up. They're taking them off towards their respective benches. Not a problem.